Hello, everybody. I got 0 watchers. Y'all gotta hurry. We're 11 seconds in. Can you tell I'm wet? I am absolutely drowned, but we can now breathe. Oh, hey there, Folly. I know, I'm just too impatient. I'm so glad you're here. Woohoo! Thank you, thank you, thank you. I gotta show you what I did. It's so exciting. We have worked so hard. I am soaked, absolutely soaked, but you gotta see it. We cleaned the floor. Look at there. I mean, Michael and I, we are drowned rats. The water hoses is over there, but we washed these floors. And now we can paint them. But you got to see what else. Look what we did on the bottom. We fixed it to match the top up there. Look, we did the other side too. Look at there. Remember that old pink? The pink brick? It is freaking gone. Oh, thank you. I know we've worked all weekend, and yesterday we didn't get out of here till 10:30 at night, and I wanted to do a go live video, but there was not going to be any restaurants open for us to eat, and we went to 5 restaurants trying to get something to eat. Look at the closet. Look at the closet. I know, doesn't it? And I painted the trim, but I left it sort of gnarly like. And then I'm going to put this wood on the door because this door is damaged. And I don't think it can be repaired proper. So I'm going to do the pallet wood on that. We just ran out of pallet wood. So we've got 2 pallet woods left. Now look at here. I don't know if all of you have seen that. But look what we did here. Look what Steve did. Steve has worked so hard. And these lights were like $32 at Walmart. No, I mean at Lowe's. They're metal. They look like a can, or you know, like an aluminum can. So they're perfect to go over that. And I'm going to show you what they look like better because they're glowing. You can't really see. But don't that look awesome? He's going to put me lights up here too, but not now. And look what he did. I've got outlets now on the floor on both sides. Remember, he did the other side already. And I've got my glass clean for this thing. I got this thing clean, and I got the glass panels clean. I got them laying out. And here's the pallets that we're going to cut up to put on the door and some of my fixtures. And they didn't come get the refrigerator and the stove like they promised today. So I had to wash floors around this thing. It was horrible. It was just horrible trying to wash the floors around those things. But anyway, now I'm going to show you the bathroom. Oh, he says, oh, thank you. Oh, Steve. She says, hey, Steve. Hey. Man, he says, man, you have a great eye.
I got a great eye.
What you picked out to go over the... Well, we don't have to tell everybody. You put them up there, though. They're beautiful. Let's see. Looks like it's all coming together. What color are you painting the floors? We haven't decided yet. Great job, Steve.
We're going to paint them pink, hot pink.
I'm going to whip you. Did you hear him say that? I tell you, I was never so relieved to get that Pepto-Bismol pink off of the walls. You got to see it just one more time. Isn't this absolutely gorgeous? I mean, it just blends with the whole place. See? Look at that. Look at that. It's just awesome. And I had to, of course, do a video with Philip and show him. I got a fan running in here, so I'm going to turn that off. Hang on. But we got the pictures up back there. We got the star up. I got my bench that I cabbaged from upstairs. I got my garbage can clean. The floor's clean. Oh, and look. This, can you watch? Look. We can dim the lights from in here. I'm doing it with this little bitty button. And so now look. Now, see, during the day when we don't need a lot of light, we can turn them down And it turns down those two. And, ooh, isn't that awesome? Isn't that awesome? It's so awesome. And so that's here. And I got the pictures up. Of course, I had Steve's help. And we got the toilet all clean now. A person has dropped a load and it flushed. So I got all of whatever it was that was stopping it up out. And I got the pictures up. I have a question for you. I think that it would be pretty to paint this green. You know, leave the white edges, but just this paper, just to take and put a cigar color to it and make that whole section green there as if it was a piece just sort of hanging unsuspended, you know. But Steve don't think so. But I think it would look good. Oh, thank you. I know, don't it make it pop? I'm so excited about it. And everything. The bathroom is looking fine with trim. I still got to do some more paint on the trim and different things, but and it just looks so good. And don't that look good now when you walk up towards that? I mean, you know, except for the broom in the way, it looks right. I didn't do any yellow down here where they have a couple of yellow ones up there, but I didn't have any yellow paint. And I had the gypsy teal and I added water to it to make it blend. Thank you, thank you. Pismo pink, hello. We call it Valala pink. And so we got, I'm going to take you back here now, and we washed this, and I actually hosed it down. It was just so dirty, and we can breathe in here now. Everybody was coughing and snorting, so all this is clean. I got this clean, and I cleaned this too, and we'll still have to mop this thing here, but I got this clean, and whatnot. And it's an absolute disaster back here. A complete disaster. But we're going to make it right, ain't we? And over there we've got the flooring ready for the guy to take. And we've got the old air conditioners ready for him to take. And here, let me show you what one of these lights really look like. There's what they look like. $32 at Lowe's. Okay, don't think we should paint that green. All right, I'm going to leave it not green. And so that is, they're actually outside the exterior lights. And I've still got 2 of the others, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, but I'm gonna have to go back and buy one more. That's just all there is to it. And we got to sort out and all that stuff. And so, but I almost fell over the water hose. But oh my gosh, it is looking good. And I just had to share it with you. I'm so cold from being so wet. I'm wet from the ass down. I am soaking. I mean, my shoes, my feet, everything. I'm just soaked. I brought some towels, and I'm glad you're amazed. I have worked so hard these past few days, and so has Steve, and so has my son-in-law, and we're just so excited to get it this close, just to get it this close. And don't know for sure if I'll be able to utilize this thing, but I'm going to try. And I tell you, it's just looking good. All right, well, I don't know. It's late. I know I should have brought warm clothes. I brought 2 water hoses. I should have thought you might need warm clothes. Oh, this building is going to be the Cornerstone Market and the Crystal Sage Emporium. Somebody just asked what was the building going to be. The Cornerstone Market is my business now, and it is basically my landlady is getting really older, and I feel like I don't have much more time before she might pass. And this building came available, and I had to snag it because it was just so beautiful and so perfect, and it was just everything I needed. And I can do it at my own pace. I'm not going to have to hurry because I have 3 months till the family says I have to be out. So that's it's sad. I don't like that, but I don't even think she leaves her house now. And she's called me a couple times from ICU, and by accident, she's trying to call her somebody else, and she accidentally hit my number, and so I know she's just got a lot of medical problems, and I'm just really worried that I'm going to get kicked out because I asked her, I said, if something happens and you should pass away, what happens to the building? And she said that it goes to her grandson and he'll want to sell it immediately. So there you go. So now I'm moving, and so that's what's going to happen to the building. This building is going to be the new home of the Cornerstone Market and the Crystal Sage Emporium. All right, well, we're going to try to hurry up and load up our tools and sort out the back there so that we might get into a restaurant before it closes. Thank you so much. I know, and I'm bringing it now. Like tomorrow is Monday, so I may come down here. Let me show you what I'm going to do. Tomorrow I may come down, but this morning, literally, I hurt so bad, I had to take a frog to get out of bed. So anyway, so I've got to torch this with a torch, and I'm going to burn it and scar it with flame to give it a really nice look. And I may come down and do that, but if you don't get a video tomorrow, it's because I'm not going to work tomorrow. Steve has to work tomorrow and the day after, and I have to work the day after at the store. And then Wednesday and Thursday, we're going to be right back at it. All right.
Torture.
I'm a torturer. Yes. We got the building for $350 a month rent. I know, all of you just pass out. But I don't rent them unless they're cheap, and because I got to do a lot of work. And I do the work myself, and so I can keep my rent down. It's the only way you can make. That's the way I roll. That's all I got to say about it. And do you see what a broom did to me? A broom did that. I was holding it like this, and it had its dustpan on it, and it started turning, and it took my skin into it. He says, yeah, you're passing out. I know, it's a steal. But, he's had 3 or 4 different people to try to rent this building, and nobody could get everything done and get moved in. This has been going on for like 3+ years, and nobody's been able to get a business moving in here. That ain't going to happen here. I'm going to have this thing up and running in no time. And I've already, got an existing business, so I've already started posting stuff on Facebook, letting people know I'm moving. Yeah, 2,500 easy, right? And so anyway, we're already letting people know. If you can come onto the Cornerstone Market page and share our post where we talk about the fact we're moving, that would be awesome. Really help us out. And then we're going to continue to rent the other building over there for at least 6 months. We'll have to make sure nobody moves in and takes over and says, I just went out of business. Yeah, all the work and improvements, but I've spent a few $100s. I have, But my landlord has furnished me with a lot of the materials. We had to buy a roll of wire today that was $69. We bought a few electrical outlets and electrical things, and I bought those lights to go up there, and I bought these lights to go up here. But he has furnished me with wire and trim and things. I bought paint, but and I bought this metal here that was on this side. We already had it over here. But he has really been furnishing us with a lot of stuff.
What are those things just next?
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. Anyway, so, Steve, they keep asking me, what do you think the square footage is of this place?
It'll swallow your other one.
You don't know?
It'll swallow that other one shot whole.
I'd say 2,500.
That's front and back?
Yeah, that's yes.
He said
I'm
he
not
guessed,
good at that,
he said, I'm not good at guessing that either. Maybe 2,500 square foot. That's right, but Steve Steve has been helping me out with that. And so that's really great. And then the owner has a contractor who has been sorting out the air conditioning and who has been doing other things I need that I can't do for me. Like he put a ceiling in the closet over there for me. He's putting in an air conditioner vent in there. He fixed the light switch in there. I got a good light. He's been putting all these panels up in here. He's been putting the lights in for me. He built the steps for me. So he's working too. But you can't beat the price of the rent. You can't beat it. And everything. So. Yes, it's us both. That's right. All right. So we are going to try to go so that we can get to a restaurant before it closes tonight. Isn't that right, Steve? Yeah. All right. Bye, everybody. Love you all.